I seem to spend my recordings conquering uncertainty. And this might be counterproductive because it's uncertainty that's giving me the freedom to love God. So I don't want to conquer uncertainty until I've loved God. If I conquer it with my mind before I love God stably, then I will have understood all things. Which would give me a stable love of God. Oh no, so it is all right, isn't it? It's just that it seems a strange practice. Of course, my recording and analysis is my way of loving God at present. There are other ways. Some people do it purely by wonderful service, don't they? Caring for those in need. Others seem to do it by being astonishingly creative. I think the artist, the musician, and so on, they're worshipping God in a different way, but still with a devotion to some aspect of God that they are in tune with and appreciate and develop wonderfully according to their developed talent, I think. Whatever the talent is, anyway. And some, of course, are devoted to science, and you can make whatever your way of life is into a devotion to God. Or you can find that your devotion to it is in some way a devotion to God. But it can also be a devotion to something that's keeping you from God. I think we call that an addiction, really. Something that's wrecking your life, that you can't let go of, as opposed to something that's perfecting or bringing your life to fullness of life. That you can't let go of because you're passionate about it, and rightly so. But you don't want to be passionate about something that's destroying you, do you? So there's the first commandment, first principle. Love your God with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. So make sure you're choosing what you truly find to be God to you, a blessing to you, a loveliness to you, a beauty to you. And it might be painting or music or philosophy or understanding something or creativity in some way that you have. You're a builder, you're a maker. Might be your homemaker, family maker. And you do it absolutely to the fullness. And you feel the presence of God in that creativity. Lovely. So I'm not saying my way is the only way. I'm saying that, let me try this. I'm saying that Jesus is the only way, in the sense that He is example of dedication to goodness. And you can be example of your dedication to goodness. And your example will be according to the individuality and the loveliness that you have. And we will be able to say of you and me, we are the way, walk ye in it. Many ways to God, many, 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 many ways. But if they are to God, oh, well, they're lovely, aren't they? That which brings you to God is just wonderful. So you must be in the way to God. Whatever that way is, you must be in it. And your way is your way, not someone else's way. It must be a God that you love, that has your values. And those values will be honed and trained and adjusted according to your experience of being in the way, your way. And I hold that in my optimism that God is perfect and complete, and that he can make your way the way to him. He's a very able dad, you see. My dad can do all things. That's what my little girl says to me. No, that's what I say to my dad. That's what I say to my little girl, because I want her to have that conception, that trust, that God can do all things and will be there. And in my little way, I try to do that with her, don't I? I try to be a good dad to her, always there for her, always there to catch her, always there to protect her, always there to make life as good as can be. Love her. Love you, Heavenly Father. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for your goodness, for your kindness, for your loving kindness, for your love. Thank you, Heavenly Father. And here I go again. If I, in my simplicity and juvenile state, and that to my children, you can't imagine how God is to us. This wonderful, infinitely incredible, awesome being. Is to us, his children. Wow. And you cannot imagine the fantastic person you're going to be. You are already in eternity. Eternity is eternal. And our God is unutterably wonderful. Love you, Heavenly Father. Thank you for all that you are. Thank you, Heavenly